Hey everyone, Roland here with Totally Websites, and in today's video we're going to talk about content creation. So if you struggle at times creating content like I do, then you are not going to want to miss it. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so here we are at the tool I was talking about that we're going to be discussing today, and that is Article Forge, the new 3.0 release, which just recently happened, and it was already really awesome. They just made it a whole lot more awesome. So, I mean, in this world of AI and content creation, there are quite a few tools out there. We've used a few of them as well. This, for the money, in my opinion, is a no-brainer for anyone who is especially in the world of affiliate marketing and looking to just have a lot of unique content created. Again, you can come to their site. We'll provide a link in the description below and watch their video, review some of their stuff. But the way that they do this is what they call deep learning. And this process is actually used by quite a few of the AIs out there. And we'll talk about some of those others in other videos. But the focus today is going to be these guys because, like I said, we have a full subscription with them, use them all the time. And I'm going to walk you through some of the settings in a minute here. But to give you an idea, this is on their main page. This is an article that they created based on just these keywords and sub keywords, and again we'll talk about those in a minute. So if you have this as your question topic, these are kind of your sub keywords and what you want to talk about, you're going to get something like this that's spit out. And I know that is crazy and hard to believe, but I'm telling you, we're going to go through it in a minute and you're not going to believe it. So there's a couple of examples there. Goes through again how it works, the uniqueness. And I want to touch base on this for just a minute because the pricing, everybody sees, wow, $57 a month, holy bananas. Even if you were to do a monthly subscription, which I'm not going to suggest you do, but if you want to, you want to try it for your 5-day free trial, again, which you'll get from our link below, pay $57 for a month. Think about it this way: if they offer 750 word articles based on 2 or 3 keywords if you want to put them in there. 750 words. If you pay for content, which you may have, and I have done so in the past, say at a minimum you pay 5 cents per word. 5 cents per word times 750 words is going to give you $37.50 per article. If you use this tool for just 2 articles a month, you're paying for it, where you would be paying someone else for it. And you can have them when you need them. And if you do 3, 4, 5, I mean, the numbers get astronomically cheap for you. So it's one of those no-brainers. And again, I know it's hard to believe. How's the content look? How much time do I have to put into it after? And the reality is not much. So let's go ahead and sign in so you can see exactly how this is going to work. And we'll get into our main area here, and here we go. So we want to create a new article, and I'll go through some of these areas. New article right out of the gate. Put in a keyword. If you frame it in a question, say, what is manifestation? And then let's just say I want to do the advantages of manifestation, if I can spell it right here. Talking, typing, and recording. Watch out. And then let's say we want to do even the disadvantages, if there are any. Okay. And we come through, so if you're going to do like an about you section or something, maybe a quick little ad or descriptor or something like that, it gives you the option. I'm going to go right to 750 words to give you the idea. Add titles will automatically put in an H1 tag. If you want to add an image to your article, we can select yes, and it will give you an option of images. I'll go ahead and say yes so we can see it in action. We can add a video to these articles. We can replace main keywords. And again, this is getting pretty advanced, but you have the ability to go in and change those at a line per line level. We can automatically post it to the blog, which will tap into their API, using that back and forth. Again, an amazing thing. And then you have the ability to add rewriting by Word AI, which is one of their offerings. Word AI is very similar to Spin Rewriter, which is a tool that, again, we use for other things. Have a lifetime subscription with them, love them as well. So it's only a matter of time before we jump on with Word AI because it's plugged into Article Forge. So let's go ahead and just say create article. So again, we did a title, we put in 2 little keywords, and then it's going to take a couple minutes just because, well, as you can see, they just released this and the volume has been crazy. But as you can see, it's going through. It is going to get current information and deliver it back to us. This is a unique component with this tool over some of the other AI tools. Even Jarvis, for example, which is a lot more expensive. I played with them for a little bit. It's a great tool. It's nowhere near as simplified to get an article out. It will provide you longer content, and it will probably give you, more, say 2,000 word articles if you continue to work it. It will do that, but it definitely takes a little bit more time than entering in 3 things here: a keyword or a question title, if you will, a couple of sub keywords, and hitting get article. And as you will see here in just a second, that get article, when it comes back, is going to be pretty darn good. There may be a couple 3 changes or tweaks that we want to make. It's going to provide us in an HTML option or just a plain text option. We will be able to go through and publish this directly to our blog if that's what we wanted to do. Or we can even set up, which we'll talk about here in a minute, is a post scheduler. So let's give this another second so that you can see what's going on. Well, all right, here we go. So that is done, and we can see now, we can click here to see the result and the advantages and disadvantages of manifestation. I mean, seriously, this was an article that was produced by AI, and you can scroll through this and you can see it'll come up, and I'm glad this did this for us. So, ask somebody, for example, if you don't buy a house, you might imagine that you'll need a house in order to get there. So 2 is what it wants to change this out, and it's letting us know it's trying to self-fix grammar. You'll need a house to get there or in order to. And we can either accept and make the change, or we can ignore the change. We'll go ahead and make the change in this case, and then voila, down below there's a video that's been added. So from here we can save this because we made changes. We can copy it to our clipboard. We could rewrite if we had the AI plugin, the Word AI plugin, or we can export this as HTML, PDF, and you can see the options. But this is the SpinText options. So here are the SpinText components, and up here we have the ability to, of the basic, we could export just the text. So if we're going to provide this to a client, we could do all these others, or we could post it directly to a WordPress blog. Again, you just have the login credentials, and it is that simple. We can come over here. We can see that the H1 tag has been added because we selected the header. It added in a image, and then of course down below we can see that it added in the YouTube video. So within the code space. So again, if you want to just take this, we could copy it, bring it over to our WordPress where it's going to go, and say that you needed another, 750 words or so was not going to be enough for you. Well, what you can do is you can come over here to My Articles, and you'll see you have bulk actions. You could write 2 or 3 articles with that similar set. So what is manifestation, advantages, disadvantages? Maybe you could say what is manifestation, and then the top 3 techniques, or something along those lines. Create multiple articles, and then you could come in here and you could combine the articles themselves. So now you've got a 1,500 word article that has been done for you that would require very little tweaking, and it would be 100% unique. So what the other thing I want to do is, if you're into WordPress and you come over here to the post scheduler, we could start up, and this section here can be a little bit confusing, but we have our blogs. We could select from those that we have in here how many articles per day that we want. And here you have 20, you could do 24 per day or 168 per week. So, if you're running even 20 blogs that you wanted to automatically do posts for, well, here you go. So the way that you would do this, though, is, as we said, so this is key. Keyword 1 for the first article. So in our last case, we did how to, I can't remember, I'm sorry, how to manifest. And then we would do a sub keyword, say we did advantages, right? And then we did disadvantages. And then our next article would be top, say, reasons to use manifestation. And then if we wanted to do the same ones, we could do advantages. Maybe we just want to use advantages for that as a sub keyword. Okay. And then article 3 would be our next one. So every article would need to have its own line here. We could select the blog. We could put it out, and we could do, okay, give me this. So if you did 1 article per day and you only have 1 line here, well, that article every day is going to be posted or created using that exact same sort of structure. So it's important that if you say you want to do an article a day, there's 7 days in the week, you need to have at least 7 lines here, because that will create 7 different topic articles. So if you have an article structure that you need, we tend to use Fiverr for some of those supports. A couple of contacts on there that we've worked with for quite a while. They provide us just the blog title and 2 sub keywords, or more sub keywords, but they'll give us the options that we want to use for long tails and things like that. So we literally could set these up and just hit submit, and then check it in a week, check it in how many of our articles that we chose to put in there. So that is the post scheduler. Again, you can come down. You want to make sure that you set what you want here, add an image and keywords and things of that nature, and then it will give you the summary. So the other thing to do when you are using this feature is you want to make sure that you come into the API Center, and you will notice that you get 200,000 words between the API, bulk generator, and WordPress scheduler. If you're using this web interface that we just went through, you get unlimited. But when you are using the API call or that bulk generator, things like that, that's a little different. So if you go in one by one, like we first showed you, unlimited words per month, unlimited articles. But it is important to note that if you do not come into the API overuse protection area, you will pay 25 cents per 1,000 words. So not a big deal, but it will add up quickly if you're not paying attention and you have schedules automatically running. So you want to make sure that this is on. and that will make sure that it saves you. Any of that stuff. Your WordPress area, you can set up your default blogs, bulk import blogs, you know, if you have multiple accounts, things of that nature, and then again, those are all made available to AutoPost too. They offer a great affiliates breakdown for, you know, like right now we are offering, you know, this tutorial to show you how we use it. If you find it helpful and you sign up using our link below, then that entitles us to a potential commission on that, provided that, you know, you find it helpful at no additional cost to you, which is great. I mean, welcome to the world of affiliate marketing, right? And then of course the Help Center, which will bring you to their actual website's Help Center, which I believe is run by Zendesk. Again, super fast support, super great support, breaks it down into different areas, and with you know, again, I cannot say enough good things about this new 3.0. It has been crazy helpful, even in the last version, for us to get content posted on our blogs that is unique and very, very cost effective. Well, all right. I hope you found that video helpful today and informative. And if you have any questions, by all means, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel. It helps us keep going, and leave us comments to let us know what we could do to help you better on your business journey. As always, till next time, take care.